Welcome to what many call the greatest setting in college football. Husky Stadium in Seattle settled nicely between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains, and it doesn't get much better or much louder than this. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the UCLA Bruins taking on the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Bruins will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Washington's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on him.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Looking to go up top on first down. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Comes out throwing on first down. Works the middle. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Fires into the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Looking to throw, it's Garbers. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Coming out with it, it's Reynolds. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Wants to throw on first down. And down he goes back at the 3. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8 clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. The give to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Snagged on the outside, it's Boston. Washington sends out the punt team.
At the 17-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. They'll throw it on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Flores. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Handoff from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. It's Garbers. They're working that left side. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
Looking to move it through the air. The sure hands, it's Flores. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Motion from the offense. Now the play fake. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He finds his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Out of bounds at the 17. And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
UCLA 3, Washington 0.
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. On second down, he'll fire. He's got it on the run. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And the Bruins line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCLA.
UCLA.
Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Reynolds. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Fast motion from the offense. The give out of the gun. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Washington right back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. On target over the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decisions, made big plays. That's what the Husky fans want to see.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Wide receiver shows motion. They'll ride Davis here. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Looking to the big tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. The field goal is no good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10.
10, Washington, 0.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Now 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Garbers. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback adapting. At the 20, he's got space. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. They'll immediately call timeout. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He wants to throw. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss.
Washington, 0.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the 2nd half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the 1st half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Catch in the middle, it's Boston. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to move it through the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Incompletion on 1st down. Now they face a 2nd and 10 from the 31. This one's complete. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. To the air, it's Rodgers. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Offense set on 1st down. On the move, it's Harden. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting 1st half than you? It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Really nice throw there. I'll tell you, UCLA, they've got an impressive history book of quarterbacks, going all the way back to Rick Neuheisel. Troy Aikman is a name people will recognize. Cade McNown back in my day. And then recently, DTR was carving up defenses too, throwing it. You've got to be able to make good decisions. You've got to be able to deliver strikes through the air. And this guy right now is doing just that.
Off play action. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, it's Garbers. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Breaks the tackle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up 2 yards on that last when they need 8 on second down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Harden. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense lining up quickly. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's right on target. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Harden.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Pulls it in. It's Sturdivant. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. Finds his tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Bruins are threatening on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Garbers. Going for 6. Touchdown, UCLA! And the punishment has been extended.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Off he goes. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Washington. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
They'll line up to go for two. Scanning the field, it's Rodgers. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they draw a little closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they put points up in electrifying fashion with an 82-yard toss for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Flores. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Quickly complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Harden. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Garbers. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. With the catch, it's Boston. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Pocket starts to collapse. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Hunter. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. The Huskies are rolling down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Washington wants to go quickly.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium.
Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. He makes the connection, and there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Coming after it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
To the ground. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll leave it with him. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That makes the score UCLA 27, Washington 8.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Looking for a man. It's Rodgers. It's complete on the right side.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. At the 45, on his way. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On second down, he's looking downfield. Getting some heat. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's going to throw deep right side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. So a drive there of 82 yards, and the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory.